Hello and welcome to the Caymanas Park Highlight Show. This week we'll recap select races from Saturday, February 12 as well as Sunday, February 13. The two-day race carnival saw a total of 18 races being contested. Saturday's feature race was the Security Department Trophy, while the main event on Sunday was the Customer Service Department Trophy. Let's begin our recap of this weekend's racing, beginning with race 2 from Saturday. This was a 1400-meter trip for native-bred 3-year-old maidens. Trinidadian jockey Pravin Badri was replaced by veteran Paul Francis aboard the 4-horse called the Emperor. Richard Azan's entry, Scooby, partnered by apprentice O'Shane Nugent, was a 4-5 favorite.
7 furlong the trip, and they're often racing masterclass steps a bit slow on the outside, and that is Precious P with that lead right on his outside, and between horses that is called the Emperor. Right there too, that's Scooby very early. Right there, also in right there in fourth, that is Burning Red. Behind Burning Red, Rum Puncher. Then comes Dante and recovering Devante, and recovering as they pass the 4 masterclass. They come towards the 3 and making the running. It is Burning Red, just the leader from Scooby on the inside. Burning Red ahead of Scooby. They're 4 lengths in front of Rum Puncher. Then comes Call the Emperor, 5 lengths away to Devante. Then comes Masterclass, and racing at the back, Precious P. They're at the top of the lane, 2 furlongs to the money, and Omar presses the button on the Burning Red in front and traveling nicely in the middle of the track and looks as though trying to bolt. That is Scooby. Burning Red in front. Here comes Rum Puncher. Burning Red in front of Rum Puncher. Burning Red still keeping on. Rum Puncher trying to get to Burning Red. Scooby has blown the turn. It's Burning Red, and Burning Red beat Rum Puncher, Scooby, and Call the Emperor.
As we've seen ever so often, the Ian Prasad-Omar Walker partnership booted home another winner. Burning Red at 6-5 odds clocked 1 minute 29 and 2/5 of a second for the 1400 meter. The day's third event was a restricted allowance contest for native-bred 5-year-olds and up. They sprinted the short distance of 1100 meters. Juvenile Patterson's mount Wifey Says So was a 4-5 favorite.
They're off. XY Soul got off the slowest, along with Lord of Ajalon, Wifey Says So. 777 didn't get away that fast either, but now begins to recover as up front Step in Faith grabs that lead. Miss Hillington is racing near the rail as they make their way to the half mile. It's Step in Faith. There goes Wifey Says So rushing up on the outside, and these two make eye contact. 777 snapping at their heels. Miss Hillington is on the rail in the blue with the white sleeves. Lord of Ajalon, the grey, and these in a tight cluster as they run past the 3. A gap of 3 to XY Soul, and Expeditious Best Forgotten at the moment. They leave the 5/16th. They're about to come into the lane. It's a war up front. Miss Hillington hugging the rail, stepping just off it, bouncing into Lord of Ajalon. These are the 2 main contenders as they run past the 3/16th, and Lord of Ajalon now grabs the lead. Miss Hillington will attempt the fight back over against the rail. 3 or 4 lengths back to XY Soul. Step in Faith racing on the outside in the white cheek pieces, but it's the grey Lord of Ajalon who continues to hold that lead inside the final 16th. Lord of Ajalon battling. Miss Hillington on the rail, and XY Soul coming late, but too late. Lord of Ajalon and Paul Francis take it by maybe 3 over XY Soul. Then Miss Hillington, Step in Faith. Expeditious is 5th.
Carl Anderson's 5-2 entry of Lord of Ajalon, partnered by Paul Francis, finished 3 1/4 lengths ahead of XY Soul. Miss Hillington and Step in Faith completed the top 4 spots. Race 4 was an optional claiming event and saw a field of 7 competing over 1,000 meters or 5 furlong straight. Jason DaCosta's entry special counsel was the most favored among punters, sent off at 4-5.
They're often racing. Special counsel, the grey, That one is racing prominent. Also there is a Formal Gladiator. Formal Gladiator has speed. Closest to us, that is a Chai 2 Prince. So Formal Gladiator Special Council and City Council also prominent. These are the top contenders. Chai 2 Prince may be the overall leader. Special Council right against the far side along with the Formal Gladiator. Here comes and coming on Baltusrol in the middle. Chai 2 Prince looks something must have gone amiss with Chai 2 Prince. Here comes Colombitan. It is Special Council in front. Special Council traveling nicely. Special Council kicking away from these. And the Special Council will win the fourth. Special Council beating Baltusrol. City Council is third. Colombitan fourth.
Under the competent handling of the champion rider, Awesome Anthony Thomas, Special Council clocked 1 minute and 4/5 of a second for the 1,000-meter strip. Baltusrol, City Council and Colombitan were the top 4 finishers. Saturday's 7th event was the day's feature. This was the Security Department Trophy and overnight allowance race for thoroughbreds 3 years old and upwards. Jason DaCosta's entry, She's My Destiny, going in search of a third consecutive victory, was a hot 2-5 favorite.
Ready for a start for Michael Sims. They're off and racing in the Security Department Trophy and getting away in good order. That's Action Run. Race car is also prominent. Tacking across in the middle, that is Sweet and Smart. She's My Destiny, running quickly, closest to us. So it could be She's My Destiny. Race car is also prominent. There too is Goody Girl. It's She's My Destiny, Goody Girl, race car. These are the 3 that's prominent coming across and tacking across. That is as Sweet and Smart, but it's She's My Destiny, Goody Girl, traveling well. In the middle, race car is running a good big one. Also, She's My Destiny there. They're coming to the furlong pole. It's Goody Girl in front. Goody Girl keeping on from race car, trying to make a race of it. Goody Girl, and Goody Girl wins from race car. Ras Emanuel, She's My Destiny, and Sweet and Smart.
Goody Girl, the entry of champion trainer Anthony Baba Nunes, crossed the post 1 length ahead of Spencer Chong's race car. Ridden by last season's most improved rider, Tevin Foster, Goody Girl completed the 1,000-meter sprint in 59 seconds flat. Our final race recap from Saturday was the 8th event. Jason DaCosta's entry, Super Duper, was a late non-starter, leaving 8 entries to compete over 1,100 meters straight. Victor Williams' entry, Regnant, partnered by 6-time champion rider Omar Walker, was a 7-5 favorite.
They're off and racing. True Al Sky is the one that's left at the back, but marginally though, as Regnant passing the 5 on that lead. Regnant in front of Will the Conqueror racing in second. Acero has speed and tacks on to that group as they pass the 4. Then comes Magical Mood, 3 lengths away before we come to I've Got Magic. Then comes T. Brady, 4 lengths away before we come to True Al Sky and Sudden Flight racing at the back of the field. They come towards the 2.5 furlong point, passing it. Regnant in front on that lead. Acero trying to put a challenge on the leader. It's Regnant in front. Acero trying to get to Regnant. Regnant still in front. Acero trying to come on. Also coming on, that's Will the Conqueror. Here comes I've Got Magic. Widest of all, it's Regnant in front, passing the furlong pole with that lead. Regnant in front and traveling. I've Got Magic is closing though. Regnant in front. I've Got Magic gunning down Regnant. I've Got Magic, Regnant. They've gone by together. Then comes T. Brady. Acero. It's 4.
A patient ride by Everton Miller aboard the Philip Fiani conditioned I've Got Magic saw him getting to the post just in time to win by a short head over Regnant. I've Got Magic, who was sent off at 2-1, logged a winning time of 1 minute 7 and 1/5 of a second. Sunday was another thrilling day at the park and saw 9 races on offer. Race 2 is where we'll begin our recap. It included a number of debutants, including Robert Pearson's imposing entry, Goliath the Great, who was sent off as a 1-2 favorite for his 1,000 meters or 5 furlongs round event.
Field in line for the Payment Services Trophy. They're ready, they're off. Bugatti missed the start along with Get a Pepsi. Maggie's Boy took off quickly. Goliath the Great is running fast. Bugatti also showing speed on the outside. And these three cluster as they leave the half mile and make their way now toward the 7/16th. And now Goliath the Great strides easily into that lead and opens up 2 lengths quickly over Bugatti, left in second as they leave the 3. Maggie's Boy races ahead of Lacrimae. A break of some 3 lengths opens up to Get a Pepsi on the outside of Phonometer. Sertage races next, and at the back it's You and I. But the great Goliath the Great continues to hold the lead. Bugatti trying to run him down as they're inside the final 3/16th. It is Goliath the Great and Shane Ellis who hold the lead. Bugatti running a big one on the rail, trying to reel the leader in as they leave the furlong pole. Goliath the Great continues to lead. Bugatti trying to close the gap but can't at the moment. Goliath the Great shaken up inside the final 16th. Bugatti now trying to make gains, but Goliath the Great is great and wins it over Bugatti. Phonometer looks to be third over Lacrimae, then Maggie's Boy.
Despite the constant urging of Robert Hardball Halladine, Bugatti failed to match the speed of Goliath the Great. The calming presence of Shane Canterman Ellis brought home Goliath the Great in 1 minute, 2 1/5 of a second for the 5 furlongs round event. The next event we'll recap from Sunday will be race 4. The 7-horse Task Force, conditioned by Patrick the Professor Lynch, was a 4-5 favorite. Errol Sobrati's entry, Muscatoon, was a late non-starter.
Ready for a start for Michael Sims. They're off and racing, 5 furlong straight. That's the trip. Castle Affair gets a good start. Closest to us, and Task Force. So Task Force right up with the front end. Assess Soup showing good speed too. So Task Force, Assess Soup, and a Casual Affair. These are the 3 that's dictating terms. Right behind them, that Silent Seeker. As they come towards the 3 furlong point on the course, it is Task Force with the lead. Right beside him and trying to put in an attack, that is Assess Soup. Casual Affair is right there too. Silent Seeker in front. Stranger Danger coupling up and coming forward too. It's Silent Seeker in front. Stranger Danger. Task Force in front. It's Task Force in front and begins to skip away. Stranger Danger running for the exacta. Task Force sprinting away with Omar Walker. Task Force beats Casual Affair. Stranger Danger.
A simple Sunday task for Omar Walker aboard Task Force. The winning time was logged at 1 minute 1 second flat for this 1,000 meter trip. Casual Affair, Stranger Danger, and Assay Soup was your top 4 finishers. Sunday's race 7 was a 6-time champion rider, Omar Walker, replacing O'Neill Mullings aboard Richard Hassan's Pellicula. Jason DaCosta's entry, DZ, the mount of champion rider Anthony Thomas, was a 4-5 favorite for the trip going 1,200 meters.
They're off and racing. Fly Messenger Fly marginally misses it along with Pellicula. Awesome Rich shows speed, and it's Awesome Rich that makes the running. DZ in close attendance as they pass the 5. Then comes Shadow Facts right on the outside. That's No More Deal overtaking Shadow Facts. Gilbert coupling up and coming on. 3 lengths away before we come to Fly Messenger Fly as they pass the 4, and Pellicula trailing at the back. They come towards the 3 furlong point, and it is DZ in front. DZ just the leader from Awesome Rich in close attendance. Also there and coming on, that is No More Deals. Gilbert is right there in 4th. Then comes Fly Messenger Fly right against the rail. That is a Pellicula, and racing at the back, Shadow Facts. They're at the top of the lane, 2 furlongs to the money, and it is a DZ kicking clear, about 3 lengths in front. No More Deal right on the rail. Coming on the outside, that's Gilbert. It's a furlong to travel, and it is DZ skipping away from these, and DZ will make this one look very easily. DZ skipping away. This looks like maybe 7. Gilbert is second. No More Deals and Pellicula.
DZ, partnered by awesome Anthony Thomas, romped the 7th event to win by 6 3/4 lengths in a time of 1 minute, 14 3/5 of a second. Philip Piani's importer Gilbert came home second, followed by No More Deals and Pellicula. The day's 8th event was the hotly anticipated feature. This was a 3-year-old and up open allowance sprint going 1,000 meters. Among the entries were the Fitzgerald-Richards duo of Patriarch, the even money favorite, and God of Love, sent off at 4-1.
Field in line and sent off for the Customer Service Department Trophy. Eagle One races nearest to us. Patriarch in the red cap as usual showing early speed and is travelling fastest of them all. On the far side, a Nuclear Noon on the inside of Rojon the Pilot. God of Love now begins to find top stride. Eagle One is right there on the premises and racing nearest to us as they make their way toward the final quarter. Patriarch toward the center of the track, possibly just the leader over Eagle One. God of Love racing in behind with the Nuclear Noon in the blue and white on the far side, now getting cracks of the stick, but it is Patriarch under the hand ride, cruising at the moment inside the last quarter, approaching the final 3/16. It is a Patriarch in complete control under Robert Hallidine. Can they catch this Patriarch? He's going to have to stop as if shot as they run past the 16th pole. This is the Customer Service Department Trophy, and Patriarch will romp it. Patriarch wins easily by 6 or more over God of Love, then Nuclear Noon. Sparkle Diamond has finished in 4th.
In cruise control for the first 600 meters, Patriarch with Robert Hadwell Hallidine aboard romped the day's feature event by 5 1/4 lengths. Trainer Fitzgerald Richards completed a 1-2 finish as his other entry, God of Love, came home second. Meanwhile, champion trainer Anthony Nunes had a 3-4 finish as Nuclear Noon finished in 3rd, followed by the importee Sparkle Diamond. Our final event for the weekend was another 1,000-meter sprint. Nicholas Smith's entry, Tis Dancer, the mount of female apprentice Samantha Fletcher, was a late non-starter.
Field in line for the Embet Desk Trophy. 5 furlongs straight. Immediately they're sent off and Legal Opportunity ditches the rider. So Legal Opportunity will take no part. As on the far side, Morse Code got a fair start, racing in behind a Mr. Mandate. Old King Cole is running smoothly at the moment in the middle. Heart of a Lion has a more to find. Falkland is beginning to drift closer to us. Traditional Boy is near the stand fence, but they make their way now inside the final 3 furlongs and run toward the quarter pole, and it is Falkland battling for that lead with Old King Cole, and on the far side Mr. Mandate. These 3 go at it. Heart of a Lion shaken up and called on for more as they're inside the last quarter. Mr. Mandate and Old King Cole going at it. Falkland just there, needs to do a bit more. Heart of a Lion continues to drift toward the stands, but it's Mr. Mandate and Old King Cole. They're inside the last furlong. Mr. Mandate and Old King Cole, these 2 shoulder to shoulder, they're drifting to the stand fence. Mr. Mandate possibly just over Old King Cole, fighting on strongly. It's close between Mr. Mandate, Old King Cole, then Falkland, Heart of a Lion and Morse Code.
A thrilling end to the final race of the weekend saw Dennis Price's entry, Mr. Mandate, ridden by Devanil Patterson, edging Old King Cole by a short head. Mr. Mandate completed the 1,000-meter trip in 1 minute and 1/5 of a second. As we recap another exciting weekend of racing, it was highlighted by Gode Girls' victory in the Security Department Trophy on Saturday and Patriarch's impressive win in the Customer Service Department Trophy on Sunday. This has been another edition of the Caymanas Park Highlight Show. I'll see you next time.